Hello, I'm coming to you from Texas, United States of America, 2019. Whenever it is that you're watching this, know that we drove everywhere. We drove to the front door of every fucking place. Like idiots. Oh, it's so hilarious. That's what I was thinking whenever I got out of an establishment and walked across the parking lot in colder than usual weather to my car, and then pull out of that parking lot with a stop sign onto another street that leads to the feeder road of the highway, because the highway needs a feeder road. Just hilarious things. Hilarious things. I don't have anything to talk about, so maybe I'll just cut it right here and have it to where I either talk before after this blah, because I'll combine videos. Adios. I guess while I'm at it, I'll go ahead and describe the situation that I've been faced with recently. So I remember this old graphic that was split in half, and on the left side was one type of architect, and on the right side was another type of architect, and they were divided by virtue or morality or something like that. And I remembered that the one with the most, let's say, morality, I remembered that architect was delineated with a third eye, was delineated with an eye in the middle of its forehead, or slightly below the middle of the forehead. And so I remember what class I learned this in architecture school, Texas Tech University, 2003 or 4. And so I went and asked the professor via email, what was that image? And then about 2 months later, I had the audacity to ask that same professor, hey, what does the eye in the middle of the forehead mean? And he said, the architect has one eye for the past, one eye for the present, and one eye for the future. And that, I believe he said that the third eye in the middle of the forehead stood for the eye seeing the future. And not only do you get confused whenever you think of, okay, which eye goes to which? You know, does my left eye go to the past and my right eye go to the present? Because I am right-handed. I do favor one eye or the other, squint. But I believe that, and this is just a pondering, this is where I am in my studies, so I'm revealing myself. I wonder if that third eye is the third eye that's talked about in India, because I'm doing guru and yogi studies right now. And I wonder if your two normal eyes are your normal eyes, and that third eye is actually your connection to everyone else as well as a higher power. And you could join ranks with me, I suppose, by picking up the book Autobiography of a Yogi. and the author has passed away, but you will understand a little bit more of the hierarchy of meditation, prayer, thought that I'm talking about if you were to pick up that book. Okay, so I will accompany that graphic with this, and I'm so glad that I got this video over with, because it is a very important topic for my life and for anybody else who this actually rings their ears. If it doesn't appeal to you, then either you're cooler than me, or you're not ready to hear it. One or the other. I think. I'm not sure. Bye now. Okay, I got out of the establishment that I just drove up to, and I was like, okay, I'm so glad I got that video recorded. And was I respectful to my professor in the video? Yeah, I think so. But then I thought, oh wait, how does this apply to architecture? It applies to architecture because it applies to your spirit for life. And whenever it is that you take up a certain sect of professionalism, start calling yourself something, you're going to carry that out through your life, and that's going to be your profession, depending, that people actually know you by or reach you because of their interpretation of that profession throughout your life. That's how you'll identify yourself. That's why it's important, because you're always you're always reaching out for new information, new tools, and here you are, seriously, here you are running up against somebody who's saying, hey, look at this. This will change your life. This will better your life. This will make things flow much, much easier. This will, if adopted by most people, will be the next level of peace and prosperity. Well, let's get away from the word peace, division, and let's say this is the next level of awareness to the level of unity. Awareness rises to the level of unity. Okay, I think I said enough. Check out that book. I didn't check it out for a while, as it was recommended to me. Not personally recommended to me, but recommended to me by, I ran into it over and over and over again, and I finally looked at it. And it's just, when things come, it's oh so late, but right on time. Oh so late, but right on time. I think by now. I think.